Hello, this is Mary with All Things Automotive, bringing you here today a 2021 Jeep Wrangler Sport. This vehicle features a 3.6-liter V6 gasoline engine with four-wheel drive. There have been no accidents or damages reported at CARFAX, and this vehicle is a CARFAX certified one owner as well. As we get closer here to the front of this SUV, you'll be able to see that it is a sleek Sting-Gray Clearcoat with chrome and black accents, as you'll be able to see there on the front grille, as well as down around those tow hooks and fog lights. Those fog lights will help you out in inclement weather, and speaking of inclement weather, we'll come along here to the side of this vehicle and take a look at its tires and wheels. This vehicle features black 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels, and as for the tire treads, you have got a significant amount of life left in those, but I'll get to those exact measurements here in just a second, as this vehicle, along with all other vehicles here at All Things Automotive, has undergone a new multi-point inspection, as well as received a fresh oil change, a new cabin air filter, and a new engine air filter, so you don't need to worry about replacing any of those anytime soon. We'll now take a look here to the inside of this SUV. Here on the inside of this vehicle, you do have a lovely jet black cloth upholstery on the seats for a smooth and comfortable ride. And like I had mentioned earlier, you do have those chrome and black accents making their way up the dashboard. While we're looking over here, I'll just open up the glove box and bring you the results of that multi-point inspection that I was talking about. And as you'll be able to see here on this inspection sheet, you do have green checks the entire way around. And as for your tire treads, you have 17/30 seconds in all of your tires, so a ton of life left on those. And as for your brake pads, you have 11/30 seconds in both the front and the rear. So you have a long ways to go before you need to replace any of those wearables. I'd also like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get the original owner's manual with it as well. So if you have any questions after you buy it, you'll be able to look them up in there. Down on the floor, you do have all-weather floor mats and all the seating positions to help keep your floors nice and clean. And speaking of seating positions, you'll be able to see that this vehicle can seat a total of 5 people. Over here on the door, both of the doors do have pockets in them to store whatever you might want to put inside, as well as manual windows. I will just close that door and we'll continue on to take a look here at the rear of this vehicle. Underneath the bumper, you'll be able to see that this vehicle does have a pre-installed tow bar for a trailer hitch hookup, and in classic Jeep Wrangler fashion, you do have that spare tire in the back if you're ever in a pinch. This vehicle also comes with a backup camera to help you whenever you're parking or going in reverse, and I will just open up this tailgate to show you how much space you have in the rear area. Alright, as you'll be able to see with that vinyl back cover rolled up, you do have a small amount of space enough to go on a small grocery run, but these seats do very easily fold down to open up a lot more space. These seats also have top and bottom maker tether points if you have little ones who need car seats. And with these seats all rolled up, you'll be able to see you do have a significant amount of space back here. You also have anchor points to help strap down any large items you put back here from shifting around as you drive. You also have a small storage compartment underneath the floorboards for anything you might want to put underneath there. And I will just put those seats back and close everything up, and we'll continue around with the vehicle tour. We'll come along here now to the driver's side, and I would like to mention that with the purchase of this vehicle, you do get 2 keys for your convenience and to help prevent you from ever getting locked out. This SUV does have manual windows, manual mirrors, and manual door locks, and as for the driver's seat, you do have 8-way manual seating adjustments, meaning you can move the seat forwards, backwards, up, down, tilting the seat forward and back, and then 2-directional lumbar support. You also have a telescopic steering wheel, meaning you can move it in and out as well as up and down to fit you as you like. And to the left of that steering wheel is just your headlight controls as well as your dashboard backlight controls. I'll now just get inside this vehicle and turn it on for you. This vehicle does have a manual transmission, and it is a push-to-start. And now that the engine is running and the dashboard's lit up, you'll be able to see that this vehicle has about 25,716 miles on it. We'll take our attention over here to the left side of the steering wheel, as over here are your dashboard navigation buttons. So with these, you can cycle through all the different information and services this vehicle provides to you up there. To the right of those dashboard navigation buttons, you do have your Bluetooth and call controls, as this vehicle does have hands-free Bluetooth. And then on the right side of the steering wheel, you do have your cruise controls. We'll now take a look here to the center of this vehicle. Here in the center of this SUV, you do have a lovely touchscreen, LCD display, and I'll just throw it in reverse to show you that backup camera in action. To the left and right of that display, you do have controls for it. A bit farther down are your climate controls, as well as your auto start stop toggle, as well as your electronic stability control toggle, which just helps to prevent skidding and sliding. A bit farther down, you have a small space in the center with a USB and USB-C charging port, aux cord plug-in, and then a power outlet over here to the left. A bit farther down is your 4-wheel drive shift, your main gear shift, parking brake, 2 cup holders, a small tray up top, with your main storage compartment underneath and a removable tray inside as well. Lastly, we'll take a look up as this vehicle does come with a removable vinyl top for you to really enjoy those sunny summer days in classic Jeep Wrangler fashion. We'll now move on here to the last section of this video. In the last section of this video, we do want to address that this vehicle is pre-owned, so we'll be looking around for any blemishes, nicks, or stains. We know a lot of our customers come from very far away, and we want the purchasing process to be transparent and straightforward. We want you to know what you're getting with the purchase of this vehicle, imperfections and all. So as I'm looking around the inside of this SUV, you do have several scuffs up here on the top of this black plastic. A significant one over here. But other than those, there is nothing else standing out to me. There are no odors or scents whatsoever, so we'll take a look here now to the outside of this vehicle. Again, we'll be looking up and down for any of those imperfections, starting by coming along here to the front. And here along the front of this SUV, you do have a few small nicks, most likely from stone chips. Stone chipping is extremely common. Almost every vehicle has some form of it. The only way you can really prevent it is just by not driving your vehicle. This vehicle does have comparatively fewer than most other SUVs, as it is a bit higher off the ground in that classic Jeep Wrangler fashion. And we'll continue around here to the side. A few nicks peppering along the side here, along with a scratch there. And we'll continue around here now to the rear. You do have some wear there, scuffing and scratching on that vinyl cover. Now, often on SUVs, where I do tend to see several imperfections is where the tailgate meets the bumper, as people don't take care of putting items in and taking items out. And as I take a look here, that does not seem to be the case for this SUV. I'm not noticing any of those marks there, and neither on the bumper. You do have a faint scuff there if it's showing up on the camera. And I will just close this tailgate, and we'll continue back around here to the driver's side. And we are back to where we started. That generally concludes this video vehicle tour. This vehicle has a lot of great features to offer. If you're interested in a gray SUV with the ability to seat 5, fold-down seats with a good amount of space in the rear, a removable vinyl top, spare tire, a backup camera, a pre-installed tow bar, tow hooks, fog lights, all-weather floor liners, 2 keys, cloth upholstery, hands-free Bluetooth, a manual transmission, and 4-wheel drive, this is a good option for you. If you're interested in this vehicle, come and check it out at All Things Automotive, located at 21518 Great Cove Road, McConnellsburg, PA. Or you can give us a call at 717-485-4224. You can also check out this SUV and other listings on our website at www.allthingsautomotive.com. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day!